Monique, the Ambassador for Community Partnership Program.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everyone. Danielle is here.
That was like so perfect, Danielle.
Huh?
That was like so perfect. We were introducing ourselves and you came in right.
I'm good with cues, you know what I mean?
Bored too.
How are you?
Tired.
She sounds exhausted,
Hi,
actually.
I'm here.
Yeah, I work overnight.
Oh, okay. So we're cutting into your time.
Thank you for being on.
This is sleep time.
No problem.
Hi, Danielle.
Hey.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Who's that? Louis, we hear you.
Hello.
We hear you, Louis.
Okay. I couldn't log in through the web. I don't know why it didn't accept it. So I have to call in.
No problem. Hi, Miss Gail. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. She's from Casita.
Hi,
Hello.
Gail.
Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
Daniel, ¿dónde tú estás? Daniel.
Hey, love. Hey, love.
Oye, tú estás perdida. I haven't seen you in forever.
I'm staying in the cut, girl. Stay in the safe haven. Trying to, anyway. How are you?
All right.
Good.
I got look at Gail. Hi, Gail. How are you?
Hi, Maggie. I'm doing
You
well.
forgot about me. I'm still around the corner from you.
I haven't forgotten about you.
We have Officer Ramirez on the call.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Hello.
Thank you for joining. We're starting in a few minutes. We just wanted to introduce ourselves before we actually start recording.
All right.
It's Miles.
Hi, Miles. If you guys are able to, can you just put your information in the chat box?
Every time you say that, it's like everyone.
Hi, Monique. How are you?
Cynthia. When you say to put my name or what, every time you say that, I just ignore it.
No, you know why? Because when I put the web chat for people who ask for it, it'll have your information and like your name and whatever information you would like for them to contact you. Hi, Sokola.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, people.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hi, Monique. We have good attendance today. Hi, Sandra.
Officer Sokola, could you put your contact info in the chat, because I sent an email and it bounced to me, so I want to make sure I have it right.
Miles?
Yes, that's Miles.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right now.
Yeah, it said some reason it blocked it. I don't know why. So.
Okay.
Cynthia, if you don't mind, I'm gonna keep my camera off because my phone is like draining too much because I'm on the video. All right, but I'm here, honey.
That's fine. Hi, Stephanie.
I don't know why it's not letting me write anything on the chat. I'm just gonna email you. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay, great.
Hey, everyone.
Hi. I don't know who I'm looking at right now. V is on right now too. Hi, V.
Hi there.
All right, so it's 12:04. I don't know what you want. You let me know, but you gotta tell Ralph so that way he knows when to start recording.
Sure.
I already started it when we was doing introductions, just to make sure we get everyone. So.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
It's okay.
Okay. Who's on? I don't even know who's on.
So we have Maggie, Ralph, myself, Larry, Maritza, Danielle, Shatoria, Monique Farrington from HPAC, Miles, Luis Marrero, Gail from Casita, Pio Ramirez, Monique Minis, Socola, Sandra De Jesus, Stephanie Portillo, and I'm sorry if I strangled his name right now, but Seda Arroya. Sorry, I'm not good with that name right now. So that's everyone that we have on. And Raymond Arroyo just
Awesome.
joined. Okay.
Cool. All right. Sounds good. All right. I guess we can get started. All right. Ralph, you're recording?
Started.
Yeah, I started already. V, good afternoon.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
started the recording.
How you doing, Ralph?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, guys. So, hope everyone's having a happy Wednesday. Currently stuck at work, so I'm going to make this very brief. We have a very short agenda today, so I'll try to go through everything quickly. And if anyone has any questions or concerns, feel free to ask. So we have our event on Saturday, March 6th, the Care Package event. This is in collaboration with Larry's Back to School event. And it's supposed to be taking place March 6, 2021 at 11 a.m. at the Banknote Building in Hus Point. And this is basically a grab-and-go event, and it's also while supplies last. We'll also be giving out flyers in regards to the laptop, and it'll have other information on there as well. I don't know if Larry, you want to add anything to that?
I want to make sure things.
No, Dev, continue. You're doing good.
I'm sorry, there's like background noise. I don't know.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm on, so I'm going to put
Talia.
myself on. Hi, everyone. I'm going to put myself on
Hello.
mute, okay? But I'm listening. Hi, V. I'm going to put myself
Hi.
on mute.
So, V, with the event, what's the name of the event again?
We just called it the Care Package event.
And it's basically it's going to be a grab and go event, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We're
And
still
the
living in
kids,
COVID time, so we go ahead.
yeah. Right, but and now the kids, you said they can fill out a form pertaining to the laptops.
Say that one- I'm sorry, Larry. It sounds choppy on your end.
Okay, let me see.
Say that one more time.
The kids are going to fill out a form pertaining to the raffle for the laptops.
I believe there's flyers that are going to be handed out, right? Cynthia, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, so as they're lining up, we're gonna give them a fly. Well, the raffle itself is going to be on a sheet of paper. So then while they're online, they can fill it out.
Okay.
The only way that they're able to receive it is with the child that they have there. So we will be giving it to the child and then let the parent fill it out.
Okay, so if a parent says, I have my child on the line, I have 3 other kids, they coming later, they still just get one.
They get one.
raffle form.
They get one, correct.
They get
yeah.
one.
My next question is, when are they going to know if they won?
So on the raffle paper that we give out, it's going to have like 2 sides. We take one half and they keep the other half. And then we're still debating if we're going to do it online. I have to speak to.
Okay, I got it. Okay, that's it.
But we're trying to see if we can do it on live, so that way they could tune in and see
Correct.
the actual lottery done.
I like that. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Thank you.
Anyone else has any? Anyone else have any questions or anything, concerns or?
Well, I reached out to Louis earlier this week to see if, because though we're giving school supplies, some of these kids probably need some hygienic supplies. So Louis is going to be contributing on Urban's behalf some dental hygienic items.
Okay.
So it's going to be first come, first serve. So whoever's on the line first gets the better part of it.
Yeah, we also have 100 bags of prepackaged food that is being donated by the 41st Precinct, one of our community council members. So, sorry about that. I'm at work too. So the idea is I'm gonna set everything up that morning, and we're gonna have a tent and tables for the school supplies. Subsequently, a distance away, the parking lot is massive. And we're gonna have a table for every type of donation that we have, so that the families can just go and keep moving and grab what they choose, as long as supplies last.
Okay. So the way that it would work is 1 bag of food per family and 1 goodie bag of dental supplies per child.
Correct.
Okay. And I actually reached out to the track and trace, so they will be there as well, giving out masks.
Okay, so we'll set up a station for them as well.
Okay, thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Any word on the delivery though of the school supplies?
Yes, I just last night it was late, so I didn't text you, but everything should be there by Friday. And they gave us the tracking number and everything. I'll send that to you as soon as we get off this call.
They're cutting it close. My anxiety's kicking in.
And I know the public library. They
Yes,
reached out to us. Did they send you everything?
Yeah, it's the flyer. So I'm having 250 copies printed, and they'll be ready for us to get.
Well, I guess there was like a miscommunication between the library, so they extra that they would like me to pick up, and I'm going to pick up today because I have a meeting after that. But tomorrow I'll pick it up, and I guess I'll just drop it off to you once I pick it up.
Okay, I had it printed already.
I'm not too sure. I'll see what it is. I'll see what it is, because if it's the same thing, there's no point. We can just hold it for the next event.
Yeah. Just tell them keep it and use it for what they need.
All right. So when it comes to
just a quick, I know that our place wanted to donate 2 gift cards, so I guess we could just add that to the raffle. Like we just pull out more names for the raffle.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That works.
I think it's 2. Hold on. I think they're 2 Visa gift cards. So yeah, like $25 each, I think. So we can add those to the raffle.
Okay, so I'll find a way to add that. So there'll be like 4 giveaways. The first 2 will be the laptop, and then the other 2 would be the gift cards.
Okay.
So that's perfect.
And also, just a quick question. Do you need volunteers for this event?
That's what I was just gonna bring up. We actually, Ray, you let me know, because
well, we will have. We're willing to. So right now we have a station for the school supplies. We'll have a station for the food. We'll have a station for the dental. The track and trace, they pretty much come on their own. We'll have a station for them. And I'm also getting some hand sanitizer donated by Pastor Reggie. It's a small little 8-ounce bottles, but we could probably put that with the food. So, and then Salamanca is coming. Is he coming with his team, or is he coming?
I don't think he's coming with his team. Maritza could tell us. Where is she? Oh, she was just on. I guess she got booted off. I'll find out, but I'm not too sure.
This is our event. So even if he comes with staff, I'm not expecting them to volunteer in any way. So this is our event.
All right. So we have the 4 stations. I have my staff there, as well as some of the community council members that'll help me set up in the morning. We'll have the police. I believe the Explorers may be coming by too. The YCO.
Yeah. So we have it's Officer Ramirez. We have the Explorers. We're gonna have some of them come to volunteer, and just let me know the time that you want them, Marie, so they can come and help you set up as well.
Well, I'm setting up early. Then I don't know, but then I can keep them occupied upstairs in the vacant space we used last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to set up?
I rock and roll.
Ray's there at 7 in the morning. He's
Yeah.
he's prepared, you guys. He's always
you guys-
prepared whenever there's an event. He'll be there early in the morning.
You'll have everything set up, the supplies in place, everything there. We confirmed the food today, what time they're gonna deliver it, but I told them to show up early as well. Really, all you guys have to do is show up and man the tables. We'll be ready for you.
Okay, so whoever wants to
Awesome.
volunteer, can you please, after this meeting, reach out to us because we need to make sure that it stays social distancing and we don't want to have too many volunteers. So we want to make sure that we are able to station you somewhere.
Available, Monique.
Who's me?
Monique.
Monique, yeah, and also, I can also have 2 of my community ambassadors volunteer as well if you need.
All right, so after this meeting, just give, you guys have my cell phone number. I'll say it right now. So I'll actually put it in the chat. And then whoever's interested, just make sure you let us know so that way we know where to put you when you guys get there.
Cynthia,
Yes.
I have a question. Did the Family Enrichment Center give you donation? They told me they was gonna give some Target gift cards.
Yeah,
Was
that's
anybody
what
there?
Stephanie said. It was but she said our place. That's why. So our place, Family Enrichment Center. So we're gonna do the 2 when we do the raffles. It's gonna be 2 laptops and then 2 gift cards.
Okay, just checking. Thank you.
Okay.
I
And then
think
just to
also
confirm,
for the-
the start time we put on the flyer,
It's 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
and can you
I think
email out
we
the
also
flyer?
need to, yeah, we can email it to you. That's not a problem, Ray. Cynthia will do that. But I think the majority of the volunteers with the Explorers or NYPD is going to be for crowd control. So just making sure that people are observing social distancing. That's going to be the main thing moving forward. And I think volunteers themselves should be trying their best to social distance, because if we're expecting the line and the people to, I think, we should be doing it to lead the example. So that's where I think the majority of volunteers are going to be. Because everything else, Ray, how you just explained it, the setup, it's so convenient to just walk in and walk right on out,
Correct.
You don't have to
Just
double
do it.
back or nothing like that. You don't have to go in reverse or nothing. You just go pick it up and you leave on the other side. So I think just keeping that flow, I think that's what volunteers, and then I think once V, Larry, and Cynthia will get there in the morning, and Danielle, you'll be able to have a better idea depending on the size of the line that's already formed, what we're going to be needing to do and stuff like that. You're not giving out tickets, right, Cynthia?
Have tickets, yeah. I do want to give out tickets because it's just easier for us. That way, no one skips the line.
I agree.
Yeah, so we need someone to, give out the tickets and someone to collect them. And then, like I said, I think the majority is for that crowd control, just having people do the social distancing. Because once that line starts moving, those 400 pieces are going to move if we have people there within an hour and a half. This is not an all-day thing. But I think just my only concern is the social distancing, because we don't want, we're going to try our best to adhere to it, but we just don't want people criticizing us that we're having an event and we're, giving out school supplies and we're not doing our job with the social distancing. That's just my only concern here. So, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I also
All
have
right,
masks and gloves and anything else that any of the volunteers comfortable coming here.
That's perfect. So while we're giving out the tickets, whoever's not on, okay, so for anyone who is going to be volunteering, please do not take it upon yourself to, if there's someone who's giving a problem, please go to an officer and let them deal with them, because we are going to have some people who don't want to wear a mask, And this is when we can reach out to Sekolah or whoever else is going to be there that can remove them or explain to them how this works, because we don't want you guys to get into any issues.
Yeah, do not approach them. Just come and see us, okay? Hello?
Any other questions with this event?
Can I say something? Journey has a box of packaged bracelets that she wants to give out. So you know how she does. She always wants to give somebody something. So she has a box of bracelets that was donated to her, and it's over 100 bracelets.
So do you want her to do?
She only wants to give like older kids because they're like not for little kids.
Okay, so like, do you want her to be at a? Do you want her to be at a table, or do you want her to walk the line, the way she did with the candy canes?
Just walk the line and give them to. Yeah, she'd rather walk the line and give them to the kids herself.
Oh, you're gonna be with her when she does that, right?
Yeah, of course. Like I did the last time.
No issues. No issues.
All right, and she always wants to give something.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
I just want to know what time you want us to arrive, volunteers, so I can know. That's all.
So you're looking like 9:30ish, right?
I'm an early person, dear. I just.
Well, in terms of the volunteers, they're going to be needed for when it starts. So maybe if the event starts at 11, I would say 10 o'clock. Before that, you'll be on my way. Where I have staff and everyone. We'll be setting up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you guys just
I'll
have to show.
get there. I'll get there around 9:30, only because I want to make sure. I want to make sure the line stays formed, because I'm pretty sure people are going to get there an hour and a half to 2 hours earlier. So I'll get there like around 9:30.
Yeah.
So that way I can start
Ray,
giving
if
out the tickets.
anything, if people do get there earlier before Cynthia arrives, you can just, volunteers.
I have security
make sure
as
that
well,
there's
too.
yeah.
I have a question when you
If
guys
the
get a chance.
volunteers are there, we don't want them to be in your way. So make sure that
I'll physically be there, quarterback.
Yeah, that's fine. I got you. Yeah, we just got to make sure that they understand that they got to do crowd control. You know,
Yes.
so while the line is forming, making sure there's nobody skipping and stuff like that, and everyone here, as far as volunteers, know that we're giving out tickets. So make sure that people are observing the social distancing and make sure that they have a ticket. And we could take it from there. And Cynthia is going to be the same, right? Like one ticket is going to be a ticket per kid or a ticket per parent. Like, what are you doing there?
One ticket per kid. I actually have wristbands, and I have tickets, so I'm not sure which one.
Be, that's fine. Whatever's gonna work for the day. So, but Ray, just wanted to thank you once again for that, because you had me chuckling. It was like the volunteers are gonna be in my way, which is a good thing. That means you're busting your butt there. But they could always be
I'm
working
ex-military.
on the line.
I execute.
I got you. Thank
Can
you.
I ask one question?
Yes.
So to Ralph's crowd control, because I think that's a great idea, and being at the event in the past, I've seen that issue. What if you have someone that says, well, my family is already on the line?
No.
How do you deal with that?
No.
To still go to the end of the line. And this is why I want to be there early.
I agree. I'm with you.
We have this issue, and we deal with it when it comes to the Baldor event. They do the same thing. People who are on that line at 4 in the morning, and then they call their friends at like 11 in the afternoon.
Cynthia,
That's not how it works.
I like to say something, Cynthia.
Go ahead.
What happened with the crowd control is a major issue. We do the back to school event. We didn't do it last year, but every year we do it. We have somebody get there early in the morning, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, right? They get on the line, and then you see a crowd of people coming, like 20, 15, 10 people, and they say, I'm with her. But now you got these people that's been out there an hour and a half, 2 hours. That caused mayhem. It's a major problem, and we need to stop it. Don't let that happen. That's not going to work.
Yes, Larry. Yes,
They
you're
wanna
so right,
fight.
honey.
They start cursing each other. They start doing all type of dumb stuff, and it's not good with the kids. And we try to keep the social distance, the lines like hit, run, pick your package up. Basically, get the heck out of here now. Goodbye. Thank you. Have a nice day. But we can't allow that. I understand that they're relatives, they're friends, they know each other, but we just can't allow that.
Okay, so
I second that, Larry.
I agree.
The best way for us to do that is volunteers can be there at 9 o'clock, and then they can stay at least maybe a couple of feet apart from each volunteer, so that way we could see the line and we could see who's coming into the line and just escort them right to the back.
So guys, the way this line is gonna work is I'm gonna have up on the upper portion of the parking lot. That gives me about 200 feet of space to line people up along the building. So we'll clearly see everybody as they walk in and they start lining up.
That's perfect.
So it's not like, like when we're doing the precinct, it's hard for us to see. No, this is so open and so visible, so we'll be able to clear it. And if the explorers will be there, I'll have them on assignment, which they have a lot of experience in helping with in all our other events. We'll have them keeping people. I might even put tape on the floor and say, hey, this is your little 6-foot bubble. Stay in there. Don't move.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Work.
Cynthia.
Yes.
Listening what Larry just said, that also starts with a volunteer. You understand what I mean? Like, if you're volunteering, you have family coming to this event, that doesn't allow them to put your friends or family members in the front of the line.
I've seen that, Sokola. I'm so glad you said that. Yes, my love. How do we address that? I love you, Sokola. Yes.
I can tell you how to address that. I have family members come to my back to school event. They come so late. They say, what can you do for me? I said, you can go home. Simple as that. Go home.
No, I think that's always an issue. Now you have to pick. All right. So with past issues, past events, we have children that are either disabled or autistic. So we try to push up on the line so that way we can continue with ease, because there's sometimes, like, for some events we have music and the autistic kids, they can't. So we do get a lot of people, they see us pushing kids up and they don't realize it's because they're autistic or disabled, and then we get backlash for it. But if you know that they're, just ask, like, who are they to you? You understand? And if you feel like you don't want to ask them, reach out to me. I have no problem asking, like, why are you pushing somebody to the front?
Yes.
Yeah, that's different. I'm not talking about, because we've done it before with elderly and children with special needs and handicap. Those that don't qualify under those exceptions, that they want to come into the front of the line because they have volunteers who's putting them in the front of the line. You understand? So maybe we should have one person or a team that's going to be taking care of our special need children, and like that is not a misunderstood. We know that they're taking them out because of their needs. That is different from everybody else.
Okay.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I agree.
Okay. If you see a disabled child or autistic child, come to me or to Danielle, so that way we can have an officer escort them to the front of the line. Because that's what we do with the precinct event. So that way there's no issue.
Cynthia.
Yes.
This is Thalia. Could you assign me to something that I could come out there early? I could work with assist anywhere, pretty much, like with the lines, the detail.
All right, so you can do crowd control with me. I'm staying on the line.
Okay then. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go back on mute.
All right. So, and if you do see that occur, just let us know. We won't say who told us, but we will bring it up at the next
Sokola,
meeting.
you gotta mute yourself, Sokola, because you're coming in the background, please. Thank you.
Oh no, it's not me.
So if you do have an issue like that or you see something like that occurring, please just reach out to me and let me know, and then we'll bring it up at the next meeting so that way it doesn't continue to occur. Anything else?
I think that would be
Would
it
would
then.
there be a table for the raffle, like collecting the raffle tickets, or would that be like just someone walking the line and collecting them?
Well, I was thinking once I get there, I want to start giving it out to them so that way they can start filling it out. And once we collect the ticket, we'll collect the raffle as well. When we let them into the actual to get near the tables.
Okay.
So we'll have a bag with that.
I have this
Excuse
fancy
me, I was
raffle
thinking like,
machine. Oh, sorry. I have this raffle machine that like you know the spinny thing? It like spins so that it can mix up the names, so I could bring that too.
Like a bingo machine.
Yeah, especially because I'm gonna take the bag. I'm gonna take the bag and collect everything, and then on the paper it's gonna say, go to this website so they can do the live viewing, and then you can do like the 4 picks.
Okay.
All right. Because we don't want them to stand around, because if they see that machine there, they're gonna think, oh, we gotta wait for the raffle to be done, and we just want them to go.
Got it. We'll use it for the live then.
All right.
Yeah, it's Angel from
Excuse
the
me.
RG's office. Oh, sorry.
Hi, Angel.
Yeah, just wanted to ask if you guys needed any more hand sanitizer of the big pumps, or of the big kinds with the pump. If you need
You
any
can
more,
always,
let me
you
know.
can, if you want, you can always bring us more, because then, like you said, we can start filling up people that have
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
little
So,
ones there.
Okay, so then because I'm gonna be coming on Saturday, but I'm not gonna have a car. I'm gonna come on the train. So I'll see what I can in hands.
Okay. All right. Just let me know. What train are you taking?
Still haven't figured that out yet, but if not, I'll
All
just
right. Just
I'll call
text
a
me,
car.
because if it's close by, then maybe I'll just scoop you up.
All right. Thank you. I'll text you.
Okay. All right.
okay. I'm new. I got in late. I don't know the location of the event.
Okay. So it's going to be at 890 Harrison Avenue, the Banknote Building.
And it's Saturday?
Yes, at 11 o'clock.
Saturday. That's 3/7. Okay.
Okay, Jeffrey?
I don't know if I can handle it, but I'll find out.
Okay. All right. So I think
Okay.
if you have any more questions, you can email us, but I want to start going to the next
Yes.
event.
Good.
So we have,
Tacita Maria.
yes, go ahead, V.
No, go ahead.
Where are you? Hi, Gail.
Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for inviting me to the meeting today. Would it be possible for me to get access to share my screen? I had some images I was going to share out with everybody.
Ralph.
Yeah, you should have emailed it. You should have made me aware sooner. I don't like the privilege for that, Gail. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Hold on. No, I got you.
Okay.
Hold on. It's not allowing me to get it. Here we go. Become presenter. All right, you should have access now.
No, it's not allowing me. Okay, I can share
Hold
out
on.
the
We
images.
can try one more time. We're gonna do one more thing. Hold on. Try it now.
No, it's still not providing me access. So that's okay.
On the bottom.
Well,
Yeah,
just
You can email it to me.
yes,
okay.
You can email it to me.
you can send it to us, and then once the meeting is done, I'll email it with the flyer as well.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
No, if you email it now, I'll be able to put it up, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You have my email, right?
Or could I put it in the chat? Would that work?
No, because I wouldn't need it emailed. You can try to put it in the chat, but
Okay.
No, Ralph, the easiest way is to email it to you. You can get it right and put it right up.
yeah.
So I put it in the chat and then I can also email it.
Okay, so she put the link in the chat. That's fine.
Yeah.
So everyone who's able to, they can click on the link, and then I'll email it out after the meeting.
Okay, great. Okay, so last year in December, Casita Maria partnered with Urban Health Plan and also Councilmember Salamanca to present an event that we were hoping would bring joy to the community during the holiday season. So we rented a float. We booked a performance group that was singing traditional Christmas carols in Spanish, and we traveled from St. Athanasius up Southern Boulevard to Urban Health Plan, where all of our beloved frontline workers met us, some of them dressed as Santa Claus and elves, and we performed in front of Urban Health Plan for about 20 minutes before traveling back to St. Athanasius. The event took about an hour and 15 minutes for us to be able to do that small loop of about 2 miles. We were able to reach, a couple of thousand of people during that time frame. We would like to grow the event next year because it was something that, we planned probably in November and we're able to pull off within a month of planning. And this year we're starting earlier, wanting this to be an annual event. So I met with Luis to talk about it and came up with some ideas so that this could be a full partnership with the community board, the bid. I've spoken to Miles as well, Urban Health Plan, Councilmember Salamanca, and Casita Maria. So we were hoping that we could have this be an annual event on the first Friday after Thanksgiving each year. To be able to have the event before sunset. We were thinking it could be from 3 p.m. to 4:45. If SEPCO is willing, we would, start at the St. Athanasius courtyard again, because it's a great way to be able to stage the floats and be able to set up the sound equipment that's necessary. And then do the same route, heading up to Urban Health Plan and then coming back. We would love it if we could get a police escort for the coming year. We were also thinking to grow it. We would have 2 floats instead of 1. One float could have, Santa and Mrs. Claus and the elves. And then the second float could have the musicians. This year, we were only allowed to have 10 people on the float due to COVID. So we had a very small band of only 4 musicians, and then the rest of the people on the float were techs. So depending on where we are with the pandemic, we may be able to have a larger performance group. And then what we were hoping is that when we end the event back at St. Athanasius, that could also be the Christmas tree lighting. So it would be a way to include all of the holiday events in one day. Perhaps we could even do a Coke giveaway on that day, or be able to provide some gifts to the community members. Miles had suggested working with some interns to be able to hand out gifts on the boulevard while we're passing by, but also perhaps we could have gifts at the end before or after the tree lighting ceremony. So our hope was, Luis and I today, was that we could gauge the interest of this events committee to see if you would want to partner on this event with us as well.
And I just want to add, hello, can I
Go ahead, Luis, we hear you.
Oh, yes. For those, some people know what a parranda is. So technically, parranda is a tradition that is usually done in Latin American countries, where people, a group of people go to one house, then they play, they eat, and then go to the next house, and while they go house by house, they keep gathering the people, and all the people from the second house and the third house goes along with the big group, and then they finish at the end with a big celebration. So this year, Casita Maria, they approached to me and to Urban, and because they wanted to do that. As you know, everything that was happening with COVID, I think we needed something joyful to live with, and we joined. It was a really great watching people around while we were going through the street, singing and stopping and taking pictures. They were really having fun. So we thought that since the community board and Urban, they traditionally they do the Christmas tree lighting or the holiday tree lighting, so we can incorporate all these celebrations in one, and we could do a really festive community board celebration. And you know, I think it will be great. We could try to see how it works, and then we can make it a tradition. But I think this is something that is really something good to work with.
Okay, I have a couple of questions. So
sure.
The first Friday after Thanksgiving, that would be Black Friday, right?
Right. Well, something that we spoke about is to make it a tradition. Always do it the Friday after Thanksgiving, because you know Thanksgiving usually change year by year. It could be the second week of Thursday. It could be of November. It could be the third week or the fourth week. So the idea is to do it always the week after. That's when actually, you know, the celebration will start. And as you know, right after Thanksgiving is when the Black Friday usually begins. So it is right in the beginning of the festive of the holiday.
It would be the following week. It wouldn't be the day
Correct.
after Thanksgiving. It would be the Friday, the following week.
Correct.
Sorry.
Only because I know, I'm pretty sure PD would be a little busy with all of the Black Friday events that go on.
No, it would be the following.
That I don't see an issue with that. That would be actually, at least I don't. Sokola, what do you think? Because I know we gotta involve PD.
Yeah, Black Friday will be very difficult, not only because there's a lot of other things taking place, but it's usually a big vacation week for a lot of officers. So we have a lot.
No, but it's not. It won't be Black Friday. It will be the following Friday after Thanksgiving, which is the week after.
Okay. And you were saying that you would like to give out gifts while while the float is going.
Well, that's a conversation that we could have. I believe it's safer if we do it at the end.
Me too. I think you should give out like candy canes, like so that way the kids don't run, because parents will push kids to your float, and it's gonna be an issue.
Yeah. No,
so if you give out candy canes, then they can follow to the plaza and get a gift if that's how it ends. But
correct.
To give out presents while the floats are going, it's too much of a safety concern.
Cynthia, so this is the problem I'm going to have with the flow. We and the department requires a lot, like inspection, license, registration, insurance. The flow is a great idea, but I have to sit down not only with Captain Shublin, but I have to sit down with the borough, and highway gets involved with this because they do the safety check every flow. And that goes with any event that has any type of flow.
Yeah, well, Gail, how did you do this past year? Because you had it the float.
We did it without any permits whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
No, we had reached out to the local precinct, but we did not hear back about a sound permit or police escort. But we did, reach out to you and your colleagues about the float, and we ended up, we had the go ahead from Councilmember Salamanca, or the support, and from, Casita Maria and Urban Health Plan, and we moved forward. So we had insurance, and But that's about it. Yes, we did not go through any inspections, or highway was not
So
involved.
of COVID, we had a lot. COVID put a lot of restriction and a lot of things that we were able to do, we do. So we were aware of the flow, but we let it happen because we knew the cost behind it. But we're talking, hopefully, COVID would not be as bad as it is right now. It's not going away anytime soon. So safety has to be put in regards to this, and NYPD will get involved. And because there was a lot of changes with the event with Casita Maria and Urban Health Plan Salamanca, they reached out to us. We sat down and we said, listen, go have your event, and this is something good. It's something that it was definitely needed. But now we're talking about moving on future events. And obviously we have to make sure that we're there, because if something happen, it's going to come back to the precinct saying, where were you guys? So
That's
I
why
would say I have to
that's why we
sit
have
down.
the conversation now in March. So we have
Yeah, I
seven months to work with.
Yeah, we have to. I honestly think that we need to have another meeting later on, and most likely in the evening, because my commanding officer does later tours. Maybe 4 or 5 o'clock meeting, sit down and just go over specific event to see how we can move on and support it, because we do want to be involved. We don't want to say, oh, we're not helping. That's not the we just have to sit down and figure out all the other things that that has to be put, especially with the police department.
And that's all more logistic that we need to work with, because yesterday in a conversation that I had with Cynthia, she told me that probably we're not going to be able to use anymore the 3 by 10 Athanasius. So there's more to it. I think 7 months ahead of the event is more than enough to start working with the logistics, the permits, the insurance, the route, the gift, how we're going to do it. So, but we really wanted to come here today just to introduce what we're doing. I think it's a great opportunity, also for the bid, because technically we want to, attract people to Southern Boulevard bid. And that's the idea, just to make, nobody that I believe does something like this, and this will be something out of nature, I think. But I think we have more than enough time to work with logistic permits, everything that needed to be handled with.
No, and I'm glad that we're talking about it now and not wait 2-3 months before the event. So we have a lot of time to get this done.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I agree. I'm in full support of this event. I think it's something new. I think it's great. And I think, coming from 2020, going into 2021, hopefully by that time, we'll be at a, better with COVID. I think this is great. And I think that a conversation does need to happen sooner than later, so that we can start, planning and coming up with the whole concept of the entire event. I think this is great. I'm open to it as well. And Louis, you have my support. Anything that you guys need, I'm willing to sit down as well and discuss further.
Can I jump in and just say that the Southern Boulevard met with Casita Maria, as Gail mentioned, and I just let her know as well that the business owners really loved the Parranda. They didn't know it was happening, so they were kind of caught off guard. But since then, I've had a lot of people asking me if it's happening again and if they can be involved and if the bid can give them like beads and things to hand out. So I just wanted to let everyone know that the bid is in support as well.
Can I make a suggestion? We were actually at our tree lighting that same day, so we missed it. Can you guys reach out to the local organizations and let them know the exact date that you're planning to do it, so they don't do anything and maybe they could jump on board?
Sure.
Because we try to be scattered. We love Casita, We love Urban, but we still have to reach out to our little community board organizations and be there and support them as well. So we can't, we don't like to split our time.
Yeah, for sure, for
I
sure.
agree, totally
I agree. I wanted to respond to a comment about maybe starting over at the banknote or on the other side of the Bruckner from Casita Maria. And I just wanted to share out that the float can travel 1 mile an hour or maybe 2 miles an hour. So it's very slow. So depending on how long the event and how long the float can actually be out in the community will determine the distance that we can travel. So we can consider, starting at a different location or traveling from St. Athanasius to the other side of the Bruckner up to Urban and back down. But we just have to, consider the length of the event and the distance we need to travel.
Gail, I think we could definitely figure that out. We could do like a route to figure out which is the best route for the flow, and we'll work it out.
Okay, great.
And also, can you guys send me, I left my email on the chat. If you can just send me a brief email about this event, I would really appreciate it.
Okay. Can you get us a Christmas tree in your banknote?
Ray could do anything. What you talking about?
Because if he puts a Christmas tree over there, then we could end over there and do the tree lighting over there.
We could do a Christmas tree. I even, don't forget, I even had a sleigh that we built from scratch.
Oh, that was great.
We could put that on the float and have so there's a lot we can do. I'm game.
Talking about haven't even hit Easter yet.
I have a question because I hear you guys asking about Christmas trees. Is that the only form of Christmas that can be displayed on the float? Because some people in the community celebrate Kwanzaa and different things. Like, are you guys open to having the different representations on the float, or is predominantly locked into the Christmas tree?
I think we live in a community that's very diverse, and that's what makes us different and unique. And I believe, we should do everything that is done in our community.
I love that, Monique.
I think that's great too.
Well, I'll provide the canoa. That's what I was asking. I don't like to just put things out there and not be self-involved. So I'll provide it. Just tell me like how it needs to be, what it needs to, how big it needs to be, and I would love to volunteer to do that. Thank you.
I think that's great. Thank you, Monique.
Okay.
Hi, I would like to say that I was there last year with Gail and Aide and Louis. It was a beautiful event. People were happy because they were locked in, and Irma Carver was very happy. The seniors actually came out, some of the seniors, and they were dancing and singing. So it was a very nice event. Thank you, Gail and Louis.
Thanks, Maggie. Thanks, Maggie.
So let's make it happen. Put more police involved.
Yeah, I got that idea from you because you brought up, utilizing the different places, and I thought that just showed so much inclusion. So kudos to you.
All right, so far, thank you, Monique. So far, we're going to be needing a route, at least a list of the organizations, so that way we can spread the word of the date that we would like for this to happen. And everything that Secola needs, like the insurance, the inspection information, and do we need a parade route for that, Secola?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to need a permit for that, and what else? A permit. You need a sound permit for
We should
that?
be providing the date and time, also the date and time and everything like that, and the route. We're gonna need to get the precinct.
Okay.
A route, the sound permit. Don't worry about that. Okay, Casita Maria knows that they shouldn't worry about sound permit. I'm always trying to help doing things probably I could get in trouble for doing for helping. But that's what I'm here for. Well, believe me, we're going to revisit this. And I want my CO, my commanding officer, to be part of this meeting in regards to it. So let's set up another meeting and go over more details. for this.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that it's only March, but the year is already
Goes
flying
fast.
by.
Clairville, what month would you want us to meet in so we can look to that and schedule sooner rather than later?
So I'm
So
going.
maybe
I'm gonna call my commanding officer, see what days he's available, and my sergeant. Definitely anything after 4 o'clock I know works for him. I just don't want to give you a date. I need to talk to him first, okay?
Okay, great.
If anything, I'll send a message to Acevedo and Cynthia, and they'll reach out to us and set up the meeting, okay?
Gail,
Thanks.
they
Yes.
have their precinct community council tomorrow. Maybe you should attend and explain what you're planning to do to see, because the precinct council, Ray sits on the council, and it would just be nice to let them know what's going on, because they're always active as well.
Oh, let me. I'm gonna put the information in the chat for the meeting, okay?
Okay.
So we can have it.
I think this is a beautiful idea coming along. I'm hungry. All right. So any other questions or any other requirements for this event? Bill, can I ask you something? Are your kids still meeting at Casita Maria?
Elementary has been meeting since they started, school in elementary. Middle school just started in person this week because schools just came back into session for middle school last week. But we're still running a hybrid program. It's not 100% of the young people being there for after school. And then we run learning labs during the day for daytime learners who may not have access to internet where they're living.
I only ask because we usually use your choir for our tree lighting.
Mm-hmm.
So
is
it would
that
be
something?
Nice. Yeah, it would be nice for them to be there to continue the tradition. They always sing for us.
Okay, I can let education know that you would be interested in having the choir sing again.
Yeah. Gail, they gotta sing me burrito like the last time they were there, okay?
Okay.
And that was great. That's right. That's right.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for extending that invitation again.
Okay, and anything else, because we have maybe one or two other items to discuss. Okay, so V, next item.
All other events. I literally have 2 minutes left, Cynthia. I have to go back.
Halloween.
Yeah. I'm gonna start working on the Halloween. Most of you know that we did something last minute. I had the help of Lewis and a few other board members help me out with a pop-up Halloween event. And I'm gonna start working on it, I guess starting next week. Basically, hoping and praying that COVID is under control by the fall, we might be able to do something a little bit more bigger this year. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to start working on that. And me and Cynthia are going to talk about a few other events. I've been following the CDC guidelines and just monitoring everything. So we'll keep you guys posted on any other things that we come up with. That's it.
Okay. So I just wanted to mention one thing. One of our oldest bands that come, the founder and the main drummer actually passed away.
Passed away.
So they passed away. So I went to represent community board to Philly for their memorial. So they're just really excited to come back and just continue the tradition of coming to the Bronx to perform for us. So that's hopefully everything works out the way it's supposed to. We'll be seeing all of our bands again.
Yeah.
And then Ralph, the May event, the April event we were talking about earlier.
Yes. What do you want to know?
I don't know. maybe we were thinking of doing an event for either April or May. Any suggestions?
Well, you know what? That's one to come back on. I know the majority of us will be Saturday. Today's Wednesday, so people got a couple of days to maybe think of an event that we can possibly have before the summer, before June or the end
I
of
have a
June.
few
So,
ideas, but we can talk about that later.
Okay. All right.
perfect.
So it's 1 o'clock now. We know everybody has to either go back to work, but if you have any questions, please email us and just give us a call. I left my phone number in the chat and we'll go from there. Okay. Ralph,
Sounds good.
we're good, but
Yes.
Ralph, don't close the chat 'cause I want to copy and paste everything on it. Okay.
Yes, if you guys can email me that information for that event, I would really appreciate it.
Okay, so I guess we'll see each other on Saturday.
Yeah, and anything
Yes,
about
yes,
the ideas for the next event, just let me know, and Stint and I will brainstorm it and see what we can do. So maybe next month we can recap what happens at the event this Saturday, right? We can recap that and just start planning for something the following month. So that would be great.
Perfect. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining. Thank you for your input. Always appreciate it. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Yeah.